Arizona has the best second chance law in the country. Here in Arizona, we have a way that you can seal an old criminal case if that criminal case qualifies. I've been talking about it, saying it's the best law I've ever seen in 25 years of practicing law here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Darren Woodfork, and I'm an attorney here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And today I want to talk about how good the motion to seal law is, but I'm going to talk about what the exceptions to the motion to seal law here in Arizona. I guess what kind of makes it not as perfect as it really is, but it is a fantastic law here in Arizona. If you have an old case that you want to get erased here in Arizona, please reach out to my firm and my email at Darren W. That's DERRONW at MSN.com, or you can reach me at 602-284-3035. And so basically in today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the exceptions. Well, not really an exception, but one of the things you need to think about, even if you do get your case sealed here in Arizona. And so once the judge signs the order saying that all your records will be erased from the public records, you would still have to tell people about the old case that you had sealed in certain situations. And I'm going to talk about these situations right now. The first and the number one real big situation is when you go in to apply for a job that requires a fingerprint card. You will have to tell them, you'll have to write on the fingerprint card application that you had that old case sealed here in Arizona. That's a big exception that's written right there in the law that says you have to still disclose even if you've had your old case dismissed, and that's for a fingerprint card. The second big reason is that and it may not apply to most people. I think that the fingerprint card actually applies to the most of the people I hear about. But also in certain instances, if you're applying for a job that's connected to the old case that you had sealed, you'll have to disclose that on the application. And so basically in the law, it gives examples of if you had an old burglary case that you had sealed, then you have to tell people if you're applying for a job to work in somebody's house. If you have an old case involving kids that was sealed, and you're going to be having a job dealing with kids, you have to tell them about it. If you have a case where that was involved in fraud or theft or embezzlement, like that, and you're trying to apply for like a financial job, a stockbroking job, investment advisor, something like that, you have to tell them about that old fraud case that was erased. So in the law, there's about 8 different jobs and connected crimes where you'd still have to disclose even if you have your case erased under the law. So, but again, it kind of makes sense. So it makes intuitive sense anyway. But with all that said, that's like I said, the Arizona's motion to seal law is a very good law. It's very effective. And if you have an old case, you definitely get in touch and we can have that case sealed for you. Again, my number here is 602-284-3035. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thanks.